you. Tell me what you see, what you sense and feel.
I'm in Egypt.
You're in Egypt. Mm-hmm.
I feel the need to go
Mm-hmm.
and help.
Okay. Tell me what you see.
I see a lot of people around.
You do. What do they look like?
They look like worshippers.
Mm-hmm.
They're all looking at Isis.
You're looking at Isis. Mm-hmm.
I need to go help with the ceremonies.
You do. Okay. Let's move and see how it is that you help these ceremonies.
I'm
What
one of
does
her High Priestess.
you are one of her priestesses? Mm-hmm. What does a priestess do?
We help prepare those around us who need the assistance from Isis
Mm-hmm.
to make sure they're ready.
Ready to do what?
To honor and follow her.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There are
For you to.
many upon us who are deceptive.
Oh, what does that mean?
Who wish her harm,
Mm-hmm.
jealousy.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me what this place looks like? Are you indoors or outdoors?
I'm indoors in a room with a fire and a metal chalice.
What else?
There are others around.
Mm-hmm.
They're below me.
They
So
are below you. Mm-hmm.
they're doing the preparatory work for me.
Like what?
Gathering the herbs, the oils that are needed for ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fertility stuff.
Okay. How is it used?
The fertility is given to those who cannot bear children but really want them and need assistance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's given to them in a tea form.
Okay. Why do you believe that some of the women cannot bear children?
They feel there's curses upon their villages.
Okay.
Those who have done bad against others. It's in their bloodline.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's focus on you. I'm curious what you look like.
I have very long brown hair,
Mm-hmm.
turquoise jewelry, gold.
Okay.
I'm wearing a long flowing gown.
Mm-hmm.
It's made of silk. Others are jealous of me and my rank within Isis.
How did you become a priestess?
Of royal blood
Mm-hmm.
from her bloodline.
Okay.
Not directly of her, but of the bloodline.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What
I
other
chose to help.
Okay. What other duties do you have as a high-ranking priestess?
To help the initiates to understand that this is not a game,
Mm-hmm.
that this is serious, and you are to take your tasks serious,
Mm-hmm.
because many just want to follow. They want to feel her power and use it for their own personal will. But it's not of that. They have to give their life to this.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm very curious about your relationship with Isis. Can we explore that?
Yes.
Okay, let's go there now. Perhaps seeing a beautiful scene with you and her. Tell me what you see, sense, feel, hear.
I'm a cousin.
What else?
I feel as though it's being blocked to give the direct link.
Okay. All right. Can you see her?
No, she's not here right now.
Okay.
She's coming back from another place.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move to an important day. We're going to move to an important day when something very important is happening in this particular exploration. We're moving there now. 3, 2, and 1. Just be there now.
There's very heavy anxiousness.
Mm,
Things are happening. She's very sad,
she is.
worried. I feel the trembling through my body.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Are
scaredness.
you uncomfortable right now?
Yes, it's
Okay.
just because of what is going on around. I
All
don't
right.
understand.
All right. Just take a nice deep breath. And I want you to just remove all discomfort. All discomfort is dissolved, and you can just focus and observe, being the observer. And you can talk about it.
It's very cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark. It's at nighttime. We're hidden. They're coming after her.
Who is coming after her?
We don't know.
Okay.
Someone of higher. So she had us hide. But it's so cold here.
It is. Where do you think you are hiding? Expand your awareness. Where are you?
In a secret room that leads to her section of
Okay.
the palace. No one knows about it.
Okay.
There's 4 others with me.
4. Very good. Mm-hmm.
We can't light a fire, otherwise they'll know we're here.
Of course.
I
And
feel the coldness shaking through my body.
Let's just remove any discomfort and nerves, releasing and letting go. Remember, this isn't happening to you, and you can just observe it. Where is Isis now?
She's out. They had her go for her safety.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
She'll be back within a week.
Okay.
We're to stay here till she comes back and tells us it's safe, because they want us as well, anyone directly connected with her.
Okay. So let's move ahead. What do you sense, feel, hear?
I hear people looking for us. They're trying to lure us out so that we
How?
give the whereabouts of where she's at. But we
Mm-hmm.
took an oath not to. We will not betray her.
What do they do to lure you out? What are they saying? What are you sensing?
They're using our family against us, telling us if we do not obey, they will all die. But Isis told us that will not happen. She will not allow it.
What happens next?
We're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
She should be here any day now.
Okay. Did they leave?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they're searching other parts of the palace. They'll
Okay.
never find us. She made sure of that.
Mm. I'm curious about this secret room that you're in. Can you explain how it is that you get there?
Her bed needs to be moved, pushed aside. There's a tunnel you walk through, and you walk, and you walk, and you walk. Feels like we're walking forever, but it leads to a place in the mountains. That's why it's so cold, so
I see.
dark.
Mm-hmm.
But we can hear them. We didn't think we would hear them from in her room, but we can
Mm-hmm.
because of how she set it up to amplify the noise.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Very good. So what happens next? Does she return?
No,
She doesn't return.
but we get word to
What is?
stay,
Mm-hmm.
that it's taking longer than expected because she's on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will come tell us it's okay to come out in a week's time has passed.
What do you do to eat and drink? How do you survive down there?
There's storage in the ground because it's so cold. The food that she has stored there is stored often for these circumstances because sometimes she even goes in there herself to get away.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What can you tell me about Isis and her powers and her abilities? What makes her so special?
She's powerful not only with the living but the dead. She knows how to work her magic to save, but that makes the men around her not happy with her.
Mm-hmm.
It causes enemies. that want to hurt her. But all she wants to do is help. But that doesn't stop the jealousy.
Mhm. Tell me more about her.
She's so kind, beautiful. She just wants everyone to be happy
Mm-hmm.
and to know their power and to know that we're all the same and that we're all worth something more than we think we are.
Mm-hmm. How do you find it when you don't believe those things? How does she help you find how special you are?
She scribes in a bowl and shows you.
Mm-hmm. What does she look like?
She has long black hair. She's very tall. She's not as slender as she's portrayed in these days.
Hmm. What else do you notice about her?
She just has a beautiful aura.
Mm-hmm.
So trusting, loving, and caring and admiring. I look up to her.
You do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a mother. She died. So I look up to her like a mother.
How old were you when you came to the palace?
23.
Mm-hmm. How did that happen?
I would not be with the person my father wanted me to be with. I knew I was meant to be more. He was not happy. He wanted to hurt me, to
He did.
cause pain, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what else to do. So I went to Isis, and she said she would help me and protect me. My father wanted me to hide my gifts. He said I had a place. I was to be married, to have a family, but I knew it was meant more. I wasn't just meant here to be that. And I knew that if my mother was still here, she wouldn't allow it
Mm-hmm.
because she helped me.
She did.
Yes, she helped me to be in touch with Isis and
Mm-hmm.
the following. To tap into that, to know that females are stronger than men. We're not weak like they make us seem.
And what gifts do you have? Tell me about those.
I'm a healer.
You are.
I help birth babies. I'm still working on my gifts. There are a lot of the girls here in this room that were here
Mm-hmm.
that don't like me because they feel like I kiss ass.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But it's not that. It's just I feel that calling. And I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. So I'd love to know your techniques. What do you do to heal?
I create elixirs,
Mm.
salves.
Mm.
I use the herbs. I help those, like you would say, a doctor would in the current times. I've only begun to tap into my true power.
Your knowledge, what's the biggest thing, accomplishment that you are so proud that stemmed from your healing?
Teaching the new initiates,
Mm-hmm.
letting them know that you do not follow what others tell you, you follow what you feel, and that all of your power is within you.
Wow. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for all that. Let's go ahead and move again forward to another important day. When you come out of hiding, let's move to another important day where something important is happening. 3, 2, and 1. Just be there now.
It's my initiation day
Hmm.
into the higher ranks. I'm
Tell
so
me all
proud of
about it.
myself.
Yes, tell me all about it.
I can't believe how far I've come.
Mhm.
I laugh at my father now, thinking he could stop me, knowing that he will never have a power over me. No one will. Some fear me and my power, but I don't ever want to hurt anyone. I just want to help them. And it's the fear of higher powers that people are so scared of. But there's nothing to be scared of. Some of us are here to help higher. Some of us are here to help mid. And some of us are here to live this life not as a higher relevance, would you say?
Mhm.
Not that anybody is better than anyone. We just all have duties that we do. Some are higher than others, but we're all one people.
Cool.
I can smell the mirth burning. It's so calming.
Mhm. Yes, describe this initiation celebration. Tell me everything you see.
I'm being pampered, getting ready, as this is a high step. We are bathed, and our hair is groomed like you would a higher, what's up,
Mhm.
like how they would Isis.
Yes.
She's very proud of us for how we've stuck through all the hard times and not allowed the darkness to take us, because there was a big test where we were to force the darkness, face the darkness.
Mhm.
Some did not make it through, but that's okay.
What did the test look like?
We're not allowed to talk about that
Okay.
because it's sacred.
Thank you. Okay. So let's go back to the initiation. You're pampered.
There's fruit, fresh fruit all around,
Mhm.
goblets of wine, very cheerfulness, flowers. It's beautiful. The wind is blowing. It's a warm day, but not too hot. Everyone is so excited because this does not happen often. Many do not make it this far.
Mhm.
But those who make it this far are going to be leaders for those who follow her cult. We are going to be the ones that they look up to, that they come to, because not everyone is allowed to go to her. They have to go through different people, different steps. And then those who are high like us take it to her, and we speak with her about how she would like to handle it.
Okay. Mhm. So let's move ahead to the actual initiation. Let's be there now. Tell me everything you see, what you're experiencing.
It's a grand festival. Everyone in the palace is dressed up. There's gold everywhere. Not everyone looks human.
What do they look like?
Like the ancient texts that you are all shown, because we are all not human.
Mhm. Can you be
Many of us,
more specific of what they look like?
we have those who look like not dogs, but they have the ears of a dog.
Mhm.
They are very guarded, though. It is the higher rankings.
Mhm.
They sit across the table in the very back, and then we sit off to the right and to the left. And there's water in the middle with flowers and candles. I'm so excited
You
because I
are.
didn't know if I was going to make it this far
Mhm.
because the darkness was a heavy time,
Mhm.
but I triumphed through. There was only 3 of us out of the 5 who made it.
3. Okay. Mhm. What happens next? When does Isis appear?
She's already been here.
Okay.
She's sitting above
Mhm.
with the higher table.
Okay.
The others are from the village. They sit more towards the outside, like bleacher type.
Mhm.
They're able to be a part of it, but they cannot join in the festivities.
Mhm.
That is for the hires. But they will celebrate in the village when they go back, as a feast will be brought and prepared to them there,
Mhm.
because nobody is left out. Just because it is a higher ranking, there is still initiation that is to be kept secret from them.
Okay.
So they're able to be here for the ceremony and the welcoming of us, but they're not able to participate in the festivities with us.
Mhm. How does the ranking work? Is there something that you are given that shows what your rank is?
Amulets. The bigger the amulet, the higher the ranking.
Where do you wear it?
Around your neck and your wrists.
Mm-hmm.
It's made
How
of turquoise and rubies.
turquoise and rubies. So is yours big?
Yes, I am the
Mm-hmm.
first of the three.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I had it the hardest. Even though people thought that I was favorited, she took it the hardest on me because I had the most to unlock. Because my job here is higher than those around me. Not that we're not of equal, just I have more expectations.
Very good. Anything else that happens on this very proud day? Anything else that you need to explore and understand?
Just to remember that it's okay to know and feel that we are as powerful as we are, because it will go down along the line where she will, in other lives, be bound because of her power. But I want her to remember that we are extremely powerful and that it is okay to tap into that,
Mm-hmm.
because the trials she will go through with her other lives are going to be testing. And in this life, now, she doesn't tap into it fully. She's caught a glimpse. She knows. But there's more to it. That is why we wanted to bring her back here to remind her of her rank.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'm sure she's going to appreciate that.
She will.
Mm-hmm. Or anything else that's important for her to see and explore in that lifetime that we've been looking at?
Not to follow others. Stay true to your own. You're not here to do everything that others are, even though you are of the same caliber.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay to feel that cockiness. That's what that laugh was. Because she knows her higher self is cocky, and that is coming back from me because of her power. And I don't want her to forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Because in her current life, she's had those bounds of the parentals again. And those around her, making her feel lesser than what she is. But she's so much more. She knows a part of it,
Mm-hmm.
but we want to remind her.
Is there anything that Tanya can be doing in her current life to help raise her potential?
She's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
She just needs to keep on it. Don't allow those moments of downtime to pass. Don't allow the fear of, am I right or am I wrong, to hold her back. Because even if we are wrong, we were not wrong in the moment. We were
Mm-hmm.
right. But paths can change in the blink of an eye. It's not her duty to always be on point. It is her duty to provide the messages and the healing and the educational experience that she can give to others, because she already sees how much of an impact she has on those around her, but she has to allow that impact to impact her. Because she knows she does not see as others do, she just knows. And she does not need to be visual to get those messages or to trust what she's given.
Mm-hmm.
And she has nothing to be scared of.
What is her purpose in this life?
She has many things to give. She will always be a healer, whether it's with the elixirs, the herbs, crystals, as a protector. She is of this earth
Mm-hmm.
to give that power to those around her, to help them, and to not hold back, because she holds back a lot. She sees things, she hears things, she knows things, but yet she feels, should I tell them? Should I not tell them? And holding that in does no good to her.
I know that you have the records to all of her lives, but this particular life that was shown to her as a high priestess, was there anyone in that lifetime that is currently in her life now?
Yes, she has a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Can you identify them for her?
Monica,
Mm-hmm.
she knows they go back many lifetimes,
Mm-hmm.
but Monica was one of the three as
Mm-hmm.
well. But they're not here for the same reasons this time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And I wasn't planning on speaking to the higher self, but is it possible for you to look at Tanya's body and check for harmony and balance and make sure all her chakras are aligned? Is there
Yes.
anything that you see inside the body that you need to release and heal?